is a frequent topic on the Ed Till Show, and I'm glad we're doing another segment on this. It's CollegeDebtSolution.com. I want you to go to that website right now. It's CollegeDebtSolution.com, and this is an important subject for everybody in the household. So the first thing I want to do is we're coming right out of the graduation season, and we got a lot of kids in summer school that are racking up those credits, and what they really want to do is get into a graduate program or continue with their college education. So I want you to know about CollegeDebtSolution.com, because you right now are in a much different world than your parents and your grandparents when they went to college and they needed financing to get themselves tuition and books. So let's talk about that first. Right now, I want you to go to CollegeDebtSolution.com because there is private financing available for your education. This whole idea of Washington, D.C. jacking up the rates on you and what's available and when it's not available has done nothing in the last several years but cause stress and confusion for students. So I want to direct you throughout all of that the other way. I want you to come to CollegeDebtSolution.com. Stay away from the nightmares of college loans that so many generations have gone through. You don't want that nightmare. Go to CollegeDebtSolution.com. And mom and dad, take a look at this website as well. Maybe your kids are not as focused on the finance side of college. And college loans and all are just, not real to them yet. Well, you know what it's going to be like. Go on this website now and take a look at their options. Begin to absorb what the options are and work those into the thinking of your young person who is just looking at, becoming a new college freshman or going on to graduate school. They've got to face this reality. You can help them because the news is better than it's been in years. That's why we're talking about CollegeDebtSolution.com today. Listen, I know these are tough issues. I know that defaulting on loans, college loans, bankruptcy, these are really, really tough subjects. The good news is there are options and solutions for you. Go to CollegeDebtSolution.com right now and find out, how you can get financing. Do you need financing for graduate school and college? Do you have a student in the household right now? Are you the student? All right, let's go. Get on this website, CollegeDebtSolution.com, and see what your options are. They are better than ever. Now I want to talk to some of the folks that are carrying substantial student loans. CollegeDebtSolution.com is a unique debt management company that specializes in student debt-related issues. This is the good news. Experts with information that you can use on how to resolve a default on a student loan, how to reduce student loan debt, filing for bankruptcy, applying for student loan consolidation. Consolidation is one of the great tools in finance, and consolidating student loans can work to your advantage. But how do you find out more? You got to go to CollegeDebtSolution.com. Go to CollegeDebtSolution.com. At CollegeDebtSolution.com. The mission is to empower you, the borrower. Get the resources and the tools you need to make informed decisions and improve your chances of successfully managing your loans. That's the key to all of this. Getting a student loan, that's not difficult. It's what happens after managing your student debt, managing your student loans. That's what the key to all this is. CollegeDebtSolution.com. CollegeDebtSolution.com. In a world where everything is more expensive, a college education is no exception. Every year we publish these extraordinary numbers of what it costs to get a college education. I'm not going to barrage you with them right now, but they're big, big numbers. 20,000 here, 30,000 there every year. The cost of attending college rises. Now, this is also a subject of controversy. Have tuitions escalated much too fast? When there hasn't been growth in the economy, it seems like the price of a higher education continues to go up. So these are the tools made available to you at CollegeDebtSolution.com because everybody wants that education for the students in their household. And all of us who have gone to college and have sustained serious college debt knows that a website like CollegeDebtSolution.com has options, concrete options for us. This is the era we live in. We don't live any longer where you put on a nice shirt and you go into a big institution and say, will you please fix all this for me? Because that's how we got into trouble. That's the system that does not work. The system that works is a system of options, and that's what CollegeDebtSolution.com is all about, your options. First, a good look at your situation, an honest look at your situation, then examining what products and services are available to you. The average bankruptcy legal fee can range from $1,000 to $3,000. I mean, you might get a bargain bankruptcy for about $700-800, but it's serious cash. While the average adversary proceeding to pursue a discharge or a reduction of student loans can range from $20,000 to $30,000 depending on where you live and the complexity of your finances. The guide that you will find at CollegeDebtSolution.com, their guide, will provide you with all the information you need to level the playing field with student loan lenders, right? Now do you understand? Bankruptcy fees, expensive. Discharges from student loans can be more expensive. Get the information that you need from the website, CollegeDebtSolution.com. You know, all of this information, all of this orientation for you, demonstrating these options for you is all absolutely free. Go on the website. Now, when you get on the website, you absolutely may be interested in their student loan discharge guide. There's a basic edition. There's a deluxe edition. There is a deposition secrets where it's terrific. Not sure what questions are asked during a formal deposition? Well, you'll find out here at CollegeDebtSolution.com. Now, maybe that's not your situation. Maybe your situation, say, well, you know what, Ed, I appreciate what you're saying there about bankruptcy, but that's not where I'm headed. No problem. If your situation is consolidating federal loans, there's help for you at CollegeDebtSolution.com. If what you're looking for is to consolidate the private loans that you've taken for your education or along the way with your education, go to CollegeDebtSolution.com. The Ed Till Show has stood for years on this radio show. We've stood for the principle that financing requires management, requires knowledge, and then it's not frightening. When we go into a home mortgage, you saw the collapse of the economy. When we go into huge college debt, as kids used to, and students, I should say, used to, you know they were headed for trouble. They were borrowing without understanding what the terms of the loan were. And back in the day, no one made a big effort to make sure that you understood it. They were so happy to write the loan and to make the money on you, they were not making sure that you fully understood it. So when you go to CollegeDebtSolution.com, and this is why I'm directing your attention to that website, CollegeDebtSolution.com, you'll not only find out about federal loan consolidation, private loan consolidation, but you'll get professional advice. You can even find out about loan forgiveness due to undue financial hardship. So what are you waiting for? If your college loans are a huge factor in your household finances, if you are paying big, if they are upside down, if you have mismanaged your college debt, I need you to go to CollegeDebtSolution.com and relieve the tension, take steps in the right direction. This is how you begin to solve things. You know, in America, there's two kinds of people, right? There's people who make a living out of complaining all day, and then there are people who come up with solutions and then take those steps step by step and resolve their issues. That's what CollegeDebtSolution.com is all about. The steps that will lead you to the resolution of your college debt issues. Every kind of student-related debt is dealt with here. There's an option for you. Some of them are more complex, some of them are more straightaway, but the fact is there are options for you. There is a way for you to manage your federal student loans, your private student loans. You are able to get private financing now to go to college, to go to graduate school. The idea that it's automatically a government loan, that it's automatically going to go through the nightmare of Washington, D.C. and the politics and people actually sitting around right now wondering, what are the rates going to be for student loans? What is the government subsidizing? You might want to get out of the whole Megillah. You might want to walk away from that whole confusing matrix of governmental regulation and just get a no origination fee private student loan. That's right, no origination fee and an excellent interest rate and none of this horrible confusion and stress with refinancing and discharging loans. Just looking forward for the student in your household. Keep it simple. Get them their education, get it paid, and do it with the correct management. Go to CollegeDebtSolution.com. Now let me review. If you have a big pile of student loans that you are still messing around with, this is the website for you, CollegeDebtSolution.com. If it's beyond messing around and those loans have put you in a position of bankruptcy, then you should go to CollegeDebtSolution.com right now. Mostly students who are sitting there today are looking at their tablets, right? They're playing with their Xbox, they're doing, and they are not thinking about the mountain of college debt that you and I are aware they could be facing if they don't do this right. So I want you to gently walk into that room, suggest to them that they should join you on the computer for a moment, and as a parent, as an uncle, as a grandparent, you sit down with that student and go to CollegeDebtSolution.com, and he'll say, or she'll say, what are we doing on this website? How come I had to put my tablet down? I was playing Angry Birds. I was having, why? So you know what? I was listening to the Ed Till Show. I just heard a very important segment about your college education and how to pay for it. And they'll go, what? And you say, well, do you know that your mother and I are still messing around with our college debts and we're going to go on the same website as you? Now it's become a family commitment to manage college debt. Go to CollegeDebtSolution.com. That's CollegeDebtSolution.com. We love them here on the Ed Till Show for one reason. They now give you the options to take control of your college debt. It no longer happens to you. You are in control of it. CollegeDebtSolution.com here on the Ed Till Show. This is exactly why we do this segment. CollegeDebtSolution.com.